Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from. What's the deal, baby? Y'all already know. Big Boss Hall. Boss Dog K-Poke through the door. Here to talk this boxer. Fuck, get my soliloquy. I'm gonna toss them last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call them in the hotline, maybe you matter. Peak game 84's on West Wayne. Y'all go check out my other video on Clutch Factory. Me and Coach B got a video coming. It's at Clutch Factory. I'm gonna start putting that link in my description on my channel. So y'all can go to Clutch Factory. Mind on Greatness. Go over there too, cause I'm finna drop some heat over there. But let's talk boxing. So Terence Crawford on the Ring magazine said that Tank Davis needs to humble himself. And he needs to get on the undercard that he gonna have in September with Canelo Alvarez. He says that Tank versus Shakur needs to be on my undercard. Let's stop right there. Okay, let's halt. Let's stop. Okay. First of all, that ain't your undercard. It's Canelo's undercard. You just there for the ride. The reason why you got this Canelo fight ain't because of the fact that Canelo Alvarez looked at you and was like, yeah, I want to fight you. I'm picking you. No, Canelo Alvarez told you and told the world at first, before he was bought, hey, why I fight him? What do I gain from fighting him? Right? That's what he said. He said, I'm not fighting him. What do I gain from fighting him? I mean, I gain nothing. Okay? Then Tuck Sheik put $100 million in his face and then he sold his soul. He started stripping. Pause. He started stripping like a prostitute. He started dropping it on the pole for Turkey Sheik. Gives the money, drop it low for me. But the canning on it, nani. Hey, my man, dog. Hey, my man, I'm sorry. That's childish. All I'm saying at the end of the day, man, Canelo went a man of his word, bro. That's it. But why would Gervonta Tank Davis fight on y'all undercard? Right? And even Shakur Stevenson came out and said something about he love you, big bro. That's stuff I be talking about. That's my brother. I love him. What, bro? What is this brotherly love? This is stuff I be talking about. I ain't never told my daddy, hey, I love you. My dad know I love him. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never told that man. My dad never told me, hey, I love you, son. I love you too, dad. We don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a little brother. I ain't never told that nigga, hey, I love you, bro. And I'm not gonna tell a nigga that. That nigga know. You know what I'm saying? He know. But I ain't finna sit there, hey, man, hey, I love you, dog. And that's my blood. So I ain't finna tell no nigga that ain't my relative. And I'm sorry I'm using that word. Let me retract that. No brother that ain't my relative. Right? Hey, man, I love you, bro. I love you, big bro. No. I don't know what's going on, man. Hey, boys tripping out here, man. This new era with all this big bro love and love this and that's my brother. I love him. He got me right for an hour. All that lovey-dovey stuff, man. Throw it in the trash, bro. But I'm sorry. Let me get back on topic. Shakur Stevenson says that, hey, he basically says him versus Tank is the biggest fight in boxing. So he said he has to disagree with Terence Crawford. That fight should be on their undercard. I don't feel like Shakur versus Tank is the biggest fight in boxing. Okay? I just don't. You know, Shakur Stevenson ain't even doing good. He's fighting on undercards and Fridays and Thursdays right now. So I don't know how that's the biggest fight in boxing. I don't understand that. I feel like the biggest fight in boxing could be Tank versus Teofimo. Tank versus Devin Haney. I still think that could be a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin Haney do good numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real. But Tank versus Shakur is not going to be the biggest fight in boxing. It's going to do numbers, okay? It's gonna do numbers, but it's not gonna break Ryan versus Tank. Ryan versus Tank did like 1 million. Shakur versus Tank ain't gonna do nothing like that. I say it may do like 300,000-400,000. You know? Now Tank versus Lomachenko, I could see that being a bigger fight than Tank versus Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting a different demographic of boxing fan. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You're getting a different demographic. You're getting the European, Ukrainian, UK fan base, Australian fan base, all that to tune in, right? Because a lot of them over there don't really tune into stuff over here anyway. And that's what I like about over there in the UK. They support their fighters. In America, we don't do that, right? But I think that Tank versus Shakur is not the biggest fight in boxing. I think it'll do decent numbers, but I don't think that's a big fight for Tank. I think the big fight for Tank that's going to do numbers, maybe him versus a Teofimo or him versus Lomachenko. I think those fights do better in numbers than Tank versus Shakur, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Get mad at your mama, not me. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, to keep it 1,000, is that Terence Crawford, yet again, is saying a delusional statement. He talking like he the main attraction. No, you just along for the ride. Okay, the only reason you got that fight is because of Turkey. It ain't because Canelo wanted to fight you. Canelo didn't want to fight you because there's no upside. We're going to keep it 1,000. We're going to be honest. There's nothing to gain for Canelo in this fight but just Canelo getting 100 million. That's it. That's why he fighting him. You know what I'm saying? That's why Canelo's fighting Terence Crawford, because he getting 100 million. That's it. Other than that, if he wasn't getting that, Canelo Alvarez would be fighting Jake Paul right now. Which I don't want him to fight that fight either. I want Canelo to fight Dave Benavidez. That's the fight I want him to fight. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, I ain't gonna lie. I thought Canelo was gonna fight Dave Benavidez after he saw that Dave Benavidez got knocked down against David Morrell. Because Canelo waits. He wait until you have a vulnerable moment. He see an opportunity, and then he'll come fight you. He did that with Triple G. He waited. And then boom. Clarky, I'm gonna go fight Wade. Simone Wade, I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he did. He waited, and then boom, he fought. You know what I'm saying? He fought Triple G. So I thought he was gonna do the same thing to David Benavidez, but it didn't come out that way. Now he got prostituted into fighting Terence Crawford. But this whole talk, Terence Crawford talking, is egregious to me. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Why are you sitting there talking about on my undercard? It's not your undercard. It's Canelo's undercard. Terence Crawford by himself can't sell nothing. Right? We're going to keep it 1,000. By himself, he ain't selling nothing. And I know the Bud is going to get me, oh, what do you mean? Everybody needs the proper dance partner. Man, Floyd was fighting Marcos Maidana. Was doing 400,000, 400,000 pay-per-view buys. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gonna have, truthfully, you gonna have bigger numbers if you have another name in there, yeah. But Floyd was doing numbers with no-name guys. He doing 200-300 pay-per-view buys with no-name guys. You know what I'm talking about? So, like I said before, man, if you got it, you got it. And Crawford just don't got it as far as star power. He got it as far as fighting. That boy could fight. You know? But like I tell you, that's because you can fight, don't mean you can sell. And just because a nigga fight good, don't mean he ain't weak. I want y'all to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, when it come down to it, Crawford, this is not your undercard, all right? Your little bro even disagreed with you and said, look, man, you know, we ain't finna be on your undercard. Now, Tank ain't even said nothing, because I think Tank is locked in on fighting Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But Terence Crawford needs to stop with this delusional statements, man. He tripping. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.